Hey everyone, Captain Mick56 here again, and Build a Boat for a Treasure, my favorite game. Today I want to show you these two vehicles that look very similar to each other but have extremely different driving properties. This is what they look like with transparency off, so you can see all their protection blocks and their counterweights. And this is the difference. Here, this one's gold, so it's got a gold ring, and it's got the regular back wheels all the way around. Those are all back wheels. You do that because there's no sense in turning them. I use the pilot seat to turn them. This one here uses sand and the old wheels. And there's also another major difference is the weight on these counterweights. So this one's really heavy. It's 7,200 titanium. And I think there's a jet inside here that makes it look like that's not accurate. Oh, there's a whole bunch of jets. Okay, it's two of them anyway. Okay, 7,277 titanium. This one here also has a jet inside of it, but 16,000 titanium. So that one's really, really heavy. It seems to need to be that heavy. I got these things this way because of testing. I tested them. If they needed to be heavier, I made them heavier. Needed to be lighter, I made them lighter. This is what seemed to work the best. But I want to show you the differences between these. But first I'm going to reload to get rid of all these protection blocks and stuff. It's difficult to drive them with all that stuff sticking out in front, as you can imagine. But you can also imagine what they would look like. Alright, there we go. So first I want to show you this one here. This one was the first one I did, and it was cool, but it lacked something. It lacked, here, let me jump out of here. I want to show you first the vibration. So you see this one here has got some old wheel vibration that is pretty typical of old wheels. If you get a couple of them, if there's any imbalance at all, they just vibrate. They chatter, and they got rid of a lot of that chatter when they released did these new wheels here, and these are still several years old, so it's not like they're new yesterday or anything. But you can see it's still rocking just a little bit. But shoot, it's got 16,000 titanium sitting underneath the ground. I'd probably rock too if I was a thing like that. Anyway. This one was my first one, and it was lacking a little something, which is why I built the second one, and I'll show you that in a second. But this one has a really cool property. It can drive straight up a wall. Now, this one here is struggling with because I wasn't going fast enough, but check this out. When I come over here and I get up the regular speed, as soon as I hit this wall, it just drives right up it. And there's no magnet inside this thing. It's not a wall-driving vehicle. But you can drive up the walls like this all day, and it'll just climb right up them. And it's easy to turn. I'm using a keyboard, of course, and oh, that was a fun little thing there. So I'm using A and D to do my turning to control it with the pilot seat, and then I'm using T and I use G for backwards. And so it's a little bit funky to use your fingers that way. But I've totally gotten used to it. Nothing a little carpal tunnel, won't take care of there. Or it causes it anyway. But it's kind of fun to drive. But you can see it's lacking speed. If I can get going here, it's kind of like, yeah, I can get to the treasure. But it also has another little irritating thing that I don't like about it is I can't go straight with it. So I'm going straight right now, and it just turned all by itself. So I'll get it pointing straight again, and as soon as I stop correcting for its turn, okay, I'm going to go straight right now. It just has a drift. It just drifted off to the right. Sometimes it drifts to the right, sometimes it drifts to the left. Straighten it out again here. Okay, straight, and here it goes drifting off to the right again. It's kind of irritating. It's hard. It makes it difficult to drive, and I want to show you the other one. So this one will totally make it to the treasure. Done it many, many times. But the other one's more fun. Here we go. Alright, all set in this one now. And you can tell right away this one's going a lot faster. Now, the funny thing is, the wheel speed on the other one, it's the old wheels, but the speed is set to 50. This one here, the wheel speed is actually set to 10. Both of their torques are maxed out on the old wheels and these, so this wheel's just way faster. And you can, of course, experiment with that. It is true. It is way faster. But for some reason, this thing fails miserably to climb up the walls like that other one did. It bounces. It just bounces off. It's like, okay, I can jump up in the air. And yeah, every once in a while, I can luck into getting up there. Let me get up some speed again. but generally it's kind of a pain in the butt. It does not do it naturally. Um, eh, I was hoping to get the best of both worlds. I was hoping to advance the wheels so that I can drive straight. Like this one right here, I'll straighten it out. So now I'm just pushing straight. I'm not doing any corrections right and left at all. And it's driving perfectly straight. It's a very easy to drive kind of vehicle for what it is. I can dodge really fast with it. It's very cool. So you can change direction quickly. And I don't think there's any, I don't know if there's any exploding stages left or not. Maybe there's one after this. Nope. I think this is, yeah, that's the end of it right there. Anyway, it's a nice vehicle. It drives really easy, and that's fun. It's fast too. Ooh, nice fling. All right, that's all I want to show you. But if you're interested in making a wheel sort of thing like that, I did another video where I actually show how to make that type of wheel, and I'll flash that up here in just a second. So here it is. Here's the other vehicle. So I did a tutorial on this one on Mick Plays Roblox. It's some weeks ago now, but you can check it out if you're interested in seeing how it's built kind of thing. This one, turns out this is my most reliable vehicle of this type. This one I took 170 stages. I took it on a ride for 170 stages down to the lighthouse stage, turned around and came back, and did that a whole bunch of times. So essentially on the 17th trip through the stages, I went ahead and went to the treasure. It was pretty chewed up by that point, but it is definitely a very reliable vehicle. Tough as nails, fast, very fast, kind of scary so sometimes. But it has, you know, it's jets for backup, and it's just a beautiful vehicle. It's hard to control, but I mean, it gives you that whole flying on the edge of your seat kind of feeling. Every time I drive it, I feel like I'm just like inches from death. But the amount of times that I'm able to just slam through the stages and succeed is unbelievable. It's amazing how reliable this thing is. So anyway, if you're interested in a tutorial on wheel type of vehicles, and you know, you don't mind that little freak out kind of thing there, then check out my tutorial on this guy, because it is an amazing vehicle to drive. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you so much for watching my video and watching my channel. Please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and tell all your friends. Have a good one. Bye-bye.